Hello and welcome to Local Weather Report. It is on November 9th, and we have cooler air working in after it was a relatively mild day. You can see a series of cold fronts that will be moving through. Looking at our satellite, we do have some clouds around. Now we have some clear skies, but still we're not really in the that cool air yet. Looking at our current conditions, we got 45 degrees outside right now, and northeast winds, light northeast winds. Show you what the weather was like at Islip, and you'll see that we had might hear a fan going because there's no fresh air in here. But anyway, you can see it got up to near 60, I guess, today. Looks like there was a little bit of light rain reported, just a trace. But yeah, it got up. Yeah, it got pretty warm today. I mean, not that warm, but definitely still above what it's supposed to be for this time of the year. Looking at yesterday, November 8th, was a lot cooler. Temperatures were generally only in the 40s. It was much cooler. Unfortunately, yesterday we didn't have a clear day. We had a lot of cirrus around throughout the day. You can see we had that nice dry air, but there was a lot of skies were pretty junky with a lot of contrails and jet crap and stuff in there. So let's look at West Hampton. 39 degrees at West Hampton. You might get some radiational cooling tonight, perhaps. They also made it up into the low 60s today, but let's look at what it got down to there this morning. Not that low, 41. They got down to the 30s before the clouds kind of rolled in, I guess. You can see they did radiate to 32. And then yesterday, they were only in the 40s as well. Looking at, so highs yesterday were only in the 40s during the day. However, if you factor in the temperatures, your highs were really around midnight almost. But see, generally speaking, those are your temperatures. Let's go to the map and put our highs and lows on there. You can see temperatures generally in the mid-to-upper 40s. Looking at highs for the day, low 60s generally speaking. New Jersey was a lot warmer though. Look at how much warmer it was in Jersey. 73, Toms River. You can sort of see where that warm front was. They had a little more sunshine over there. Lows this morning, 30 at West Hampton. Other than that, we got down to 36 at Islip, 40s in the city, and look at that, 28 at Miller. So they were, wow. Toms River at Miller Air Park went from 28 to 73. That's an incredible spread for sure. So let's look at, turn that fan off. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's an incredible spread right there. So let's go to our statistics for the day. Islip, high of 61, the normal high 56. That's 5 degrees above normal. However, the low of 35 was 4 degrees below normal, giving us an average right at the normal mark. Central Park was pretty much around the normal mark, too. Let's go look at yesterday at Islip. And yesterday, Islip was, that was yesterday. So you can see yesterday they had a high of 56, but that was at 12:02 a.m. So that's why I didn't really, the low of 42. So, but we were near normal yesterday. We'll just look at precipitation on the map. I don't think anywhere got too much rain today. We'll look at it. Let's see. I don't think anyone got really any. Yeah, nothing really reached the ground today. So we're gonna have this front that's kind of hung up to the south, waiting for the second cold front to come through. Show you what the weekend's gonna be like. You can see there could be some rain over New Jersey, perhaps southern New Jersey. Other than that, high pressure built in for the weekend gives us a fair and cool weekend. So it all looks pretty nice, and that will go into next week as well. So let's go to the HRRR model, 0Z HRRR. We'll take a look at the precipitation here. It's going to mainly stay to the south. You'll see that. Maybe Ocean County gets a little bit of it, a little fringe of it, but for us here on Long Island, we'll just have clouds. And then for Saturday, dry weather. Another dry weekend. Well, after all those weekends, so we're going to finally have a nice dry weekend, which is good. Looking at dew points and wind flow, you'll see drier air start to build in during the day tomorrow. We have west winds tomorrow, and then they become northwesterly, almost northwesterly on Saturday. so that'll bring in even cooler air. And that little secondary cold front that comes through tomorrow night, I guess. For tomorrow, highs will be in the generally mid to upper 50s. A little cooler southern New Jersey where you might have the rain. And this morning will probably drop to around 40, and then by Saturday morning we're going to probably drop into the mid to upper 30s probably. And then Saturday is going to be a lot cooler with highs only upper 40s to around 50 degrees. Let's go look at the GFS. Shifting over to the GFS to show you Sunday will also be pretty cool. With temperatures only in the mid 40s, and lows at night could again get below freezing. Definitely have the potential for that. Getting below freezing by Sunday morning if the winds drop off and get that radiational cooling. Let's now go to the skies. Obviously tomorrow we're going to have clouds around. There's a front that's stalled to the south, so we're going to have some clouds. And then Saturday should clear it out, especially Long Island, though there could still be some clouds further south. And then Sunday we'll have to watch for the possibility of some more high clouds coming in. Models don't necessarily agree on this. If I go to the RGM, you'll see here that Saturday, it shows Saturday being clear, maybe a few clouds late in the afternoon. And then Sunday, most of the day is clear except the afternoon. Some of those high clouds could roll in. So it's kind of like an uncertainty right now at this moment. What's going to happen with that? So it's really too early to tell what's going to happen with that. But there could be some high clouds around on Saturday. Sunday. I think Saturday will probably have the better skies of the 2 days. At least that's my opinion of it. Because we can look at the upper level moisture. We can look at go back to the GFS actually and go back to this, and we'll just look at some soundings. So if we look at the sounding for Saturday afternoon, first of all, you'll see these two are a little close, so we're gonna have to watch some stratocumulus development on Saturday. Same thing here, so we're gonna have to watch some stratocumulus on Saturday, and then when we get to Sunday, looking at this, you'll see that there is a level of moisture at 400. So that's I have to see. I'm kind of showing this because I think it gives you a little better idea of where we could see some cloud cover. So it'll be mostly mid-level cloud cover. If we look at Sunday morning, we probably don't see that as much. So let's go with Sunday morning now. No, it is touching even on Sunday morning. It is touching over there at the mid and high levels. So I still think Saturday is going to be the better day, but we might have to deal with some stratocumulus. The NAM doesn't really go 12Z Saturday morning. You can see, it looks, generally speaking, the earlier part of the day will probably be the sunnier part, and then there could be some more clouds later on. But it should be a nice weekend all in all. Saturday is November 11th, Veterans Day, of course. And tomorrow, it is technically observed tomorrow, so some places might be closed. But other than that, that's going to be it for this weather report. Have a good night. And again, no weather report. Maybe I'll do a brief, just statistical thing. But as you know, I'm doing less of these as I spend less time here. So have a good night.